Hey to world, welcome back to another video. This is Shubham, and today I'm going to continue on the video of our Spring Boot application where we were developing from the application from scratch, and I have informed you how you can import it in your working directory. Okay, until and unless we have also created this. This was initially created to us by Spring. Okay, and today I want to discuss over two major files. One is the application.property, which can be found over source main resources, the application.property file. Let me open that for you. Okay, it is just having my Spring application name. The second I want to talk is about is pom.xml file. Okay, so first thing first, I want to talk about the pom.xml over the Spring Boot starter, Spring Boot DevTool, and Spring Boot starter test. Okay, so when I talk about this, I want to tell you about very cool things about it. Okay, so what Spring is doing in behind, so why they are even used, I want to tell you about that first. Okay, so initially starting from this line, okay, which is a Spring Boot starter. So this is the place which will help in defining dependency. This is a dependency which will help me in defining my custom dependency which I will be creating. Okay, the second one is Spring Boot test. Okay, this is used to create test cases, and Spring initially added to us. Right now we will ignore it. We will talk more about it when we are doing the test cases. Spring Boot dev tool, this is the one which we have added into our dependencies. And why we added it? So that we don't need to restart the server. Don't restart server multiple time. Like if you make any changes, right, so you have to restart it multiple time. But when you use Spring Boot DevTools, then it will automatically take out the changes and it will automatically restart server for you. Cool. So now let's go to our application.property file as well, which is inside my source main resources. I want to talk about the logging levels here, and that is the important thing. Okay, so before defining the logging levels as well, so just for your information, there are around five type of way in which you can define the warning. Okay, one is trace, then debug, okay, then info, then warning, then off. So all of these are trace will be the most detailed one. Okay, I can write it as a most detailed, and this will be least detailed. Okay, so in our development environment, what we do is, in our development environment we usually prefer either trace or debug. Okay, so in our dev environment this is preferred. Okay, and in our production environments, we generally use info or warning, and sometimes even use off, because we don't want to load our server with multiple logins. Okay, so trace and debug for dev, and info warning off for QA, UAT, and production level servers. Okay, cool, making sense. So how we can define that? So you have to tap into the property called logging dot level dot org dot spring framework is equal to debug. Okay, so this is the way you can set this property, and after doing this we will just save it, and I will save this file as well. And if I try to run it, right, let me try to run it. If let me check if I am able to run it and I can restart the server. It's indexing the files for me right now, since multiple projects were running into it. Okay, so there are errors definitely, and it is saying that unsupported class version. Okay, this is the same error which I was talking about in the last video as well. So my Java version in my machine is of 17, and I am running it in 21. Okay, so if you guys are having the same issue, you can even change it. I just try to change it, and I will try to update my project. Okay, and we'll check if this works. Force update to snapshot or released. No, I don't want that. Okay, see, it is updating my project, and it is building again. It has been built. Now I will try to rerun this and we'll check if it will be able to take the version 17 or not. As if I am not, I have to redefine the versions for me. 61, the version is of 59, so it is pointing toward the different my different Java version, Java build Java build path JRE 15. Okay, it is way more older, so I have to update this and then we will be able to do it. So by the time you guys try it and try to install Java 21 and start running it on your machine, if you are facing the similar issue, then you also have to install Java 21 or 17 and whatever machine you are running, and then you will be able to run it. Okay, so I'm closing the video right now and we will be talking about the REST API and this error particularly over the next video. Stay tuned for that. Thank you.